Privy, this is Salvation. I present to you Geralt of Rivia in The Witcher 2. We are, well, obviously in Vergen. Excuse me. I am walking around carrying too much weight. Okay, yes, that was that. I need to go back to, yeah, the inn and sell stuff and see what that does for my purse, I was going to say, not so much as my inventory. And then I'll talk to the guy who's in that inn and keeps saying that he saw a woman fall from the sky. Yes, I remember. I should remember that Iorveth's path better than Vernon's, I was going to say, because it's been a lot more recent that I did this one. And I think my recollection of it is much clearer and much more detailed, although there are things that I don't remember exactly. There's one thing that can be screwed up pretty easily, I'll see when it comes to that. But yeah, we'll see about that. What's that? Matthias Foster performed 180% of his quota. What have you done to fulfill the plan? Uh-huh. Yeah. Sometimes this is so much like real life. Ah, funny. Okay, Mysterious Merchant is here and the inn is below it. And when I've sold, let me sell stuff to the merchant first and then go up right to the inn and see if there's places where I haven't been. This is all stuff that no one needs and no one wants. Do I have anything new here? Actually, I do. Inventory. Yeah, folks. I can almost buy the bleeding armor. The Conclave of Mages. The Conclave was, next to the Supreme Council of Sorcerers, one of the two main bodies ruling the magicians. The most powerful sorcerers of their time sat on it. One of its duties was regulating the standards and rules of using magic. The ban on necromancy was one of its edicts. Before the Thanat Rebellion, a large part of the Conclave conspired with Nilfgaard. During those events, most of its members died, the sole survivor being Francesca Findabair. After the coup, the Conclave was not reactivated, thus many mages did not respect the restrictions it had created. The Valley of Flowers, of the Flowers. In the Elven tongue, Dol Blathana means the Valley of the Flowers. Anyone who sees this land with their own eyes would admit the aptness of the poetic name. Once the southeasternmost province of the Kingdom of Aden, it became the sole and sovereign realm of the Free Elves, following the last war against Nilfgaard when Emperor Emiavar Emrys gave the Elves these lands in return for their wartime service. Dol Blathana is ruled by the elven sorceress Francesca Findabair, known also as Anida Gleana, the Daisy of the Valley. It remains a thorn in the side of neighboring realms, even though its queen has been forced to distance herself officially from the guerrilla war waged by the Scoia'tael. The life and death of the whatever it is, it says there. The story of the one known as the White Rose of Sherawed is both sad and tragic. Over 200 years ago, Eliren led elven youth into a hopeless fight against humans. This heroic dash could end in only one way. They died for freedom, for stone and marble of the cities, and for Eliren. Just as she promised, they died with dignity, heroism, honor, yet elves could not rise again after that defeat. However, she remains a symbol of fighting for freedom to this day, and elven insurgents go to battle with her name on their lips. The Thanat Coup. The coup at Thanat Island was one of the most significant events in history. On that memorable day, during a sorcerer's summit, the magicians loyal to the northern kingdoms intended to arrest those of their brotherhood that conspired with Nilfgaard. The conspirators, on the other hand, prepared a coup against the confratries. They secretly let Scoia'tael and Nilfgaardian agents on Thanet. Many members of both factions died in the bloody battle that raged in the palace chambers, yet in the end the traitors had to flee there for their lives. This event greatly reduced the mage's confidence, and many fell out of favor of the kings they served until then. The Dan Banner. The Dan Banner rose to fame during the last wars with Nilfgaard. A Cadwini light cavalry regiment, initially it patrolled the area around Banglaen. Called to the front, it proved its mettle during the incursion into Upper Eden, but it was the chroniclers of the Battle of Brenna who made the unit famous. Because history likes to repeat itself, several years later the Dan Banner once again led Hensel's foray into Eden. This time it suffered a crushing defeat at the hands of an ostensible ally no less, the sorceress Sabrina Glavesic. Decimated beyond resurrection, the unit was never reformed, and its characteristic cloaks and beaver-skin caps, which once bred terror in the hearts of Cadwin's foes, became a thing of the past, though they remain identifying marks by which the units of former members recognize each one another. Let's sell these things. And the junk. Yeah, I don't want to even. Anything else? Nope. Alright, let's see up there to the right. I was a little distracted before because I was receiving a phone call that I didn't answer. It wasn't important. I know who it was and I know why she's calling. It's a friend and I'll call her back after the session. She asked me today if she could install Assassin's Creed on a Windows 7 machine. I told her to go ahead and buy the download and that I would help her if it doesn't work. So I'm assuming she's having trouble. I don't know which kind of trouble that might be because I never had any trouble, and I don't know if I can fix it remotely because she's in Vienna and I'm very far from Vienna. But yes, we'll see. Perhaps I can. The last game she tried to install I could fix remotely. If it takes anywhere near as long, I can't afford to interrupt this recording.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Look, another one. You let one.
I heard you saw something interesting.
As clearly as I see you. Amazing. I look into the sky. But wait, you must buy a fellow a drink for such a story.
Well, you shut it already. We could already cite this bullshit now.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead and no cheating. This noble wayfarer will pay.
Oh, what's 28 orens?
I'll pay. But if you bore me, I'll shove this meat up your ass.
But such a fine liquor. And my ass has no taste. You won't regret it.
Speak.
Well, some people are
Last
into
week
it.
I was passing by the gullies. I like to take a hike from time to time.
Get to the point.
Hush. So I'm walking and suddenly there's a flash. A crack. I'm thinking, a storm's coming. But nary a cloud in the sky.
You hit the ground with your arse so hard you saw a flash. You were that drunk.
Then I saw people lying in a gully as if they'd fallen from the sky, a man and a woman. The woman was so beautiful, I wished she'd fallen down on me.
What did the woman look like?
A redhead, wearing a vest and high shoes, with pert tits and a round arse. Just waiting to be grabbed and...
You sounded just like your old lady.
Shut your mouth!
What happened then?
Well, the woman was hurting, couldn't get up. The man clearly disliked her, because he didn't help her. He just stood there, menacing and talking, and then he left. And the redhead stayed.
Noticed her tits, but didn't even try to help her, you soul.
I was about to do exactly that when a troll came out of the gully. Ugly as shit after blueberries.
Did it attack her?
Not at all. I hid and saw everything. First he sniffed her, so I thought he'd eat her. But he didn't. He threw her over his shoulder like a sack and returned to the gullies.
Is that all?
Yes. Didn't waste your money, as you'll agree.
One free
All right.
bigger than the next. I heard human women need only
I am
six
supposed to
stride
talk to
amounts
Zoltan
per
Shivay too.
Come on!
Hey, the lot is there. They weren't there before. Now I can chat to all these people. That's good. Maybe I didn't see
Geralt,
them.
sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all ends along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings. Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. A round for everyone. On me.
I'll gladly wash the road's dust from my throat, especially in such good company.
Too bad Caleb Stratton's not here. May he rest in peace.
A worthy dwarf he was. Here's to him.
What's a Witcher game without getting drunk?
Sheldon, you're lagging behind.
I've got a little screw coming tonight.
More reason to drink makes you more vigorous.
I don't know
My
about that.
croup withers like an old crone's tits if I drink.
Tie a carrot to it.
So, what brings you here, Geralt?
Help! Pictures!
Why are you dwarves fighting for Saskia?
If I had a knack for business, I'd be sitting on my arse in my own inn, not giving a shit for this war. But what's my trade? Axe swinging. That's what. And if I could get killed, I'd rather know what I'm risking my neck for.
The woman's cuckoo. Ready to spit in the Emperor's face even. But I have to admit, she knows all about warcraft. And damn it, she's right. Free Vergen. No matter if you're a dwarf, man or mangy elf.
Do you hear him, Zigrin? Down on the elves already. But I bet he wouldn't sniff at 30 additional archers in battle.
Ever heard of a unit called the Dun Banner? Apparently they left their standard behind during the last war. I need to find it if I'm to lift the curse.
Aye. The
one's
standard lies
fun.
in a crypt with those of the unit who perished here.
Where's this crypt?
Not the easiest place to find. Turn right past the market and look for a passage carved right through the rocks. That'll lead you to a valley filled with tombs and crypts.
To the fallen!
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortelle?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Skaggs.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortelle. It
Help.
appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows, you might find it deep underground.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Vergen itself, in the town's upper quarter.
Yeah.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that their mine's closed.
Closed, that's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time. Hey, Geralt?
This
So it
one's fun.
seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
Yeah, eventually.
Always in a hurry.
I just hope they don't disperse it once. They do! Sons of bitches!
This place stinks of trees and
The peasants now refuse to shovel manure.
Good thing you're here, Geralt. A rhyme for wonder?
I'm no poet.
I know, but you have good ideas sometimes.
Yonder?
Good!
Writing a sonnet for your new muse?
Better than that. I'm composing an anthem for Vergen. Want to hear the first version?
No.
Listen. May those who dream of freedom arise, seeing the sight of liberty with their eyes. Let us go together, become our brother. The choice is yours, you know there's no other. How far shall we venture in this great wonder? Elf, dwarf, and human set forth together yonder. Like it?
It rhymes, kind of.
All right then, tell me what you discovered.
It rhymes, kind of.
One thing's for sure. Letho's not on this side of the fog.
If you wanted to pursue the assassin, you should have gone to Henselt's camp with Roach.
Good point.
Just because I went after Triss doesn't mean I've forgotten about Letho.
Why do you care so much? It's not your coop or your chickens.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so sure you want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point, or maybe I'll just cut off his head. My memory's coming back. It's just bits and pieces so far, but I can feel them coming together, forming a whole.
What have you remembered?
A voyage, an endless trek south. I was following Yennefer and the wild hunt. I have no idea how long. It got cold. Only old people were left in the villages I passed through, but they all refused to tell me what had happened to the young, to their children. I finally pressed a man for information. He blamed it on wolf packs, on an outburst of drowners and rot fiends. No one mentioned the wild hunt.
Did you catch up to the hunt?
I don't know.
Got anything you can follow?
I'm looking. You once mentioned some elven poems about the hunt.
I believe I said they could exist, and they'd be old. I don't know any, but look around. You're pretty good at finding things.
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have two women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I believe I'll find Triss, alive.
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her. Iorveth seems to have changed.
Everyone changes here. Except you, of course.
I'm not sure I like changes of that kind. I find them hard to believe.
You're an idiot. Saskia's giving Iorveth a chance. If he uses it well, he'll finally be able to emerge from that hole in the ground he's been living in for years. That's the least of it. If he plays his cards right, he can win everyone's respect. People only remember what they want to remember.
I suppose you're right. A free state in the Pontar Valley could turn Iorveth from a brigand into a knight.
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't trust him with my child. But who knows what he'll become?
Is it my imagination, or have you become a propaganda mouthpiece for the court?
You know what I really like about this place? There is no court. People are with Saskia because they want to be, not because they have to or should be.
You have a tendency to go from one extreme to the other.
And you have a tendency to shit on every ideal, even the most noble.
I try to take an objective view of the world.
Yet you've joined us. You have, haven't you?
I'm on Vergen's side, at this time.
Don't want to commit, eh? Well, Vergen isn't some whore you can just screw and forget.
I just want to make sure that woman named Vergen doesn't end up screwing me.
Let me see if I understand your position correctly. Kiss my right cheek, kiss my left cheek. Just don't kiss me on my butthole.
Whenever I see that stupid romantic spark in your eyes, I just know I'll have to haul your ass out of some new swamp very soon.
Oh, screw you and your help. Lots of humans, dwarves, even elves around here would follow me into fire.
I hope you're right about that.
I really like Dandelion, but he's a bit
The situation's grave. They want
off
freedom,
on
No pig can jump.
of a delusion.
At your service.
Who are you? Are you? No. Talk to the alderman, says the burden. I will. Yes, let's do that. right now a bit confused about one thing. Namely, the Harpy contract, which is a quest that I'm afraid I can mess up.
Oh, a witcher.
That isn't where I want to go, is it? Nope, that is absolutely not where I want to go. Did I mention that Vergen's architecture is confusing?
Don't try
Unlike
anything.
the first Witcher game, here it is safe to run around in the city at night. Or city, this isn't the city, it's a hovel. But anyway, in this place we can run around at night without fearing to be attacked, I think. Wouldn't it be funny if something dug itself out of the floor right now to prove me wrong? But yeah, I believe that we can run around safely at night. Where does Cecil live again? Not here, over there then. Alright, inventory says I'm still carrying too much stuff. I wanted to go see Cecil, but okay, that's him over there, isn't it? He's standing right here. He's coming with me. Oh no! Not that I have anything against him, but okay. I need to drop off. I forgot that I need to drop off a few things at the inn. As in pretty much everything. Like stuff. Okay. Ah yes, and I want to pick up 2 runes for my silver sword. Don't like the rain, do you guys? Alright, let's see. Oh, and I want to have traps made. Harpy traps.
Who's he? One freak bigger than the next.
How can I help?
Hey.
I'm looking for places steeped in magic. You remember any stories of sorcerers or magical places in the area?
Not counting the fire-spitting bits from 3 years ago. Well, a sorcerer once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. You could look there. Maybe something's left. You might also speak to Cecil. Nobody knows Vergen's history as well as our alderman.
Okay, will do.
How can I help?
Yeah, fuck. I wanted to look. I think I need 2, but I don't know for sure. 3 actually. 1 for the steel and 1 for the silver. Okay.
How can I help?
Alright. Well, look here first. 1 for the steel and 1 for the silver. Earth rune, vitality and damage reduction on block. I do occasionally block. Yeah, 1. Okay. Okay, let me put these on my swords. The sun, let me first the earth rune I want on the steel sword. Hello, would you mind? Thanks.
How can I help?
I don't need this, that, or any of that stuff. Okay. Okay.
That's how it is these days. Mages have descended from their towers and installed themselves at court.
Let's go. And talk to the older man. There was something else that I wanted to consider doing before I go there. What was that? Something I wasn't too certain I wanted to do at night. Yes, I wanted to have someone craft me the traps, but not right now. If I'm actually going in there right now, then not. And it makes absolutely no difference if I go into the mines at day or night. I don't think so, at least.
The Witcher's on board. We can go.
Let's get to work, my bearded friends.
Open the shaft, Skags. If you kill off those monsters, the whole of Vergen will be grateful. I'm sure some coin would be found.
We'll keep that in mind, Cecil.
So, Sheldon, you opened the shaft yet?
Keep your pricks in your trousers. You can't just plough forward all the time. A mine is like a lover. You need to be gentle, so she accepts you moist and hard.
You and your music, Sheldon.
Let's. Now these dwarves will actually come with me. And fight with me. Only it's a clumsy affair.
Poor son of
And a might confusing place, I think. I hear ya. And they tend to crowd.
You wet your lick recently, Witcher?
I think I heard something.
Yeah, they're close.
Wow, instant kill.
How many more can there be?
Alright, come on.
Damn carrier. That was close.
What
No.
was that?
Rot fiends?
Necrophages. With this many appearing, they must have a nest nearby.
Yes, and I'm
Come
running.
on! Show yourselves! I'll let you taste my axe!
Oh, you're making them shit bricks.
Even then, they'd stink less than you.
Hold on, you're a bit injured, aren't you? Although I don't think that Gislot can actually die in here. And I know I wasn't anywhere near as thorough when I was in the tunnels in... And that's my timer. Map. This is where I come from. This is one path. What?
Come on!
Alright. Can we please leave? Thanks. Would the rest of you mind following? Alright, that door doesn't seem to close. It does close. Right, in that case, let me save this here. This was Salvation and Geralt of Rivia in The Witcher 2. Anything nearby? Nope. Wo weiter?